Hello. That was an echo. Maybe sit back further from my microphone. Hi, guys, and welcome to my Writing Wednesday productivity stream where I got a fuck ton of work to do and we need to be doing it, so we're gonna do it while also this time bringing friends along so I could possibly not be held accountable and be very distracted.
I already suggested that we have some naps, friends.
This is true. Would you like to introduce yourself just in case there's a rare chance someone might not know what's going on?
Sure. I am Nikki Klimmer. My channel is Nikki Klimmer. And I write, paint, and vlog.
Videos are awesome. You should check her out.
Thank you.
There's a problem. I forgot to put the link below.
That's fine.
So go. I'm like, yeah. It's like, yeah. As soon as you, my channel is, and I'm like,
yeah.
Because this was very last minute. I didn't feel like doing it alone this week, so yeah, here we are. And y'all know where you are. I'm Crystal. My channel's Crystal's Cluster. I make a clusterfuck of content and barely know what's going on. And I've had at least 3 different identity crises in the span of 2 days. But it's fine.
You can just be a multifaceted being.
What is that?
I know, right?
All right, let's see how Cad was here very, very early.
Yes.
Of course, we're having the chats. They're working on trying to get all organized because there is chaos, which, you know, brand. Because the World Wide Write-a-thon is on its way.
It's coming so fast.
So fast. I'm like, I have enough time to get everything I want to get done. It's fine. It's in 4 days. What?
I haven't even decided.
Oh, Violet is here. And author MK is here. Laura is here developing a romance novel.
Spicy.
Ooh. That's exciting. And of course, the pun master person themselves, Rue, with another sprint. This is the right idea. They always show up here with the best puns.
That's cute. I like that. I love a pun.
Right? Puns are glorious. So, what are we working on today?
I'm going to try and figure out what I want to do this weekend for the World Wide Write-a-thon and schedule the streams that I want to go to and the ones that I'm a part of.
Well, see, that's super important on multiple levels.
Yeah.
What? Everybody says, what a novel idea. I'm going to be working on my semi-outline, because it's not like super outline, but there's some parts I need to add, so I got to outline it to make sure everything fits, of my first book in the Project Incarnate series. What did I call it in the vlog? Second Soul? Yeah. That way it's easier. If I have actual names for the parts that I'm working on, people won't be like, what?
Yeah.
So I'm working on the first book, and this bitch got to be outlined.
The dreaded outline.
I mean, bright side, I'm coming up with things, but then I start coming up with things that if I add the things to the it's probably going to change the entire course of the story, and I keep having to tell myself the bones, like the actual story, is fine. I just have to add more stuff. Please do not change how it is structured. I am pretty sure my betas will also come after me if I do that.
Oh, I bet. I bet they would.
I was talking to Danny the other day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm planning on killing one of my characters. She's like, you've killed so many people, and you're going to take more away from me. How dare you? I'm like,
oh my gosh,
fair.
It is fair. Oh my gosh.
So I'm just like, oh crap.
Oh man.
Oh, I died so hard when she said that. It was amazing.
At least you know that she's invested in your characters.
Yep.
You know, they enjoy it, so.
Oh, 100%. Laura, it's a dark fantasy romance with a magic system.
Awesome.
It starts with them meeting for the first time at their own wedding.
What? Some marriage type of stuff?
That sounds amazing. I just want to check though and make sure that nobody stole Laura's account. But also, that is amazing. And I volunteer as tribute because that just sounds like an amazing storyline. Oh, I'm fascinated and now invested after only seeing one sentence.
Nice. That's the best kind of stories.
Right.
But like everything Laura writes is gold. Gold.
Right? 100%. Wait, where did I should not have put the keyboard in, it's sitting in front of my taskbar, so I can't see my taskbar on this side of the screen. So I have to look at my other monitor and do this because it's behind my microphone. Oh, Rue, I try that out for a spell. Sorry, I'll stop. You say that, but your puns are still funny.
Keep them coming.
Kat, I think I've come up with a one sentence or close to it synopsis, but I don't know how I feel about it. That is a valid mood.
I'd write a couple of more.
Yeah, just keep going until it feels comfy. Laura, the husband is called to war the next day, so the wife is left to the hands of her father-in-law, who hides her away under the floorboards to torment her. Okay, yep, nope, that's
on brand.
We're back. I'm kidding, Laura, I'm kidding.
Beautifully on brand.
I love it. I love it so much. Oh yeah, I was looking for the timer tab. Why do I have so many tabs open? Please, Kat, go for it. Share thy thing as I try to find which tab has my timers on it. This is so pathetic.
No, you're absolutely not. You gotta do what you gotta do. There are so many tabs to be had.
And it's not like, because if it was like this, like the top Google tabs would be fine, but no, it's the taskbar tabs where it's just like everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna have to. The last thing anyone expected was the realization that Catherine has been suffering in silence for over a decade. But as things begin to unravel, her girlfriends, Ophelia, Sabine, and Claire, begin to realize it's so much worse than they could ever imagine. Oh, that is.
Ooh.
That's awesome. I love it. That screams mystery to me, and I want to know more. Laura says, when the husband returns, he is told she left him. He pines for her, writes letters to woo her back, and reads them aloud. She can hear them through the floorboards and falls even more in love.
Oh, so the father-in-law just keeps her under the floorboards even when her husband comes back? What?
She projects herself into his dreams so they can have at least some time together, even though she is cursed into silence by her. That is sad and heartbreaking and spooky and amazing. Oh my gosh.
Some Ursula vibes going on there.
A bit, eh? It's like Kat says, oh, thanks, guys. You're welcome. I realized I probably should have picked water instead of juice. I'm instantly regretting this life choice. So, how do we feel about getting into our first sprint?
Cool.
Since I am a chaos queen, so therefore I must adhere to certain branding. We are going to use the shuffle timer option.
Cool.
So
here for a good time.
Right? Hopefully hopefully we don't get anything too crazy. But yeah.
That is such
having this idea at mid. See, that is when all of the best ideas come, is ridiculously midnight to 4 a.m. Weird shit happens. I'm having a good time. Oh, hey, Queen is awesome. Oh yeah, shuffling. Yeah. Hey.
cool.
We got a 20-minute. That's nice. I appreciate 20-minute timers. All right. So we're going to get started. We'll be right back. Happy sprinting. we had sound effects. Nifty. Forgot to mute that.
I liked them, though. They weren't
cool.
aggressive.
All right. I'm just going to let it play, and then the next timer will be whatever shows up when we decide to sprint again. I've decided.
Nice.
How'd everybody do? How did all the things happen?
I had lunch, brushed my teeth, and I downloaded the schedule and looked at it.
Nice. That's important.
Yeah.
I started outlining for chapter 3, realized there were some parts that I just wrote down that weren't going to fit with some of the new changes I made, so crossed those completely out, and then had to write another note card to keep referring to of a new character relationship. So I'm like, this I have to remember throughout the entire first 5 chapters.
Yeah.
Flies out again.
Oof.
So fuck me, that's why. But it's okay. I'm kind of excited to the new direction. Also, I'm adding a new magic item, which I'm kind of excited for.
Ooh.
More proof that I watched way too much Vampire Diaries recently. I told myself I was not going to watch Vampire Diaries until I was finished this damn book. This is what happens when I watch Vampire Diaries.
It's so easy to get influenced by stuff like that, too.
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, these magic rings. I'm like, no, that's okay. It's not for the vampires. It's for the humans. It's
cool.
fine. So,
ooh. Very Lord of the Rings type, too.
I mean, well, at least these won't turn you evil. These just protect you from evil being able to, get your location and find you.
Ooh, Vampire Diaries only wished.
Well, thank you. Let's see how. Come on, scroll, you little bugger. All right. You're attention. CAD. It's not part of my playlist, so I probably won't be listening to it because it doesn't go with my story. That's fair. I'm the same way. I want to listen to some music, but if I'm working on story stuff, I have to listen to that playlist. But now I can't get. Now I have. Don't stop me now. Stuck in my head. I am bad at this. It's okay. So I'm listening to it.
That sounds like something I would listen to while writing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's anytime I listen to Panic at the Disco, High Hopes, and Hey Look Ma, I Made It.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 get focused and then play the playlist songs.
Yeah.
Just found a song for this story, so it fits so well. I Want to Cry. Oh, I love that.
Awesome.
And I'm going to make a note because I love finding new songs. We're going to use one of my scrap note cards to write this down real quick. I can write really fast. Hopefully I'll be able to understand it later.
I'm going to just pop it into my search list on Spotify real quick.
That would have been a smarter idea. I'm not necessarily that intelligent.
Both of these ways were very well.
I added more songs to the playlist for this story and read through more of my notes so I could then plan what I want to keep and delete as I condense my notes. That's smart. I like that. I keep watching Vampire Diaries, but I started back from the beginning. So did I. I think I'm on season halfway through. No, I barely started season 2. So I might have an incentive to finish my notes. That using Vampire Diaries as a reward probably has to be the smartest idea ever.
I need to get back into that.
I'm kind of determined to try to finish it. I never make it past season 5.
Yeah.
Ever.
I am stuck whenever I start to watch something. I have to watch it all the way through.
I just keep getting bored by certain it's kind of like True Blood. I only ever rewatched the first 3 seasons.
I never saw that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got a bit too much of the sexy shit for my liking, but the vamp stuff's cool. So
cool.
Laura says my milk chocolate hazelnut bar is gone.
No.
That's sad. down to the last 2 rows of my milk chocolate coconut bar. See, chocolate
really
and coconut are pretty good. Kat says, I'm on season 2 too. I feel like, weren't we having this conversation about rewatching Vampire Diaries, and didn't we like kind of start rewatching it at the same time-ish? I mean, granted, I do the same thing. If I get enough work done, I can watch like 1 or 2 episodes of Vampire Diaries. So, considering how my week has gone, I've watched 1, maybe a half a 1. Whoa. So I have not been watching a lot.
Well, hopefully after this stream, you'll get to watch like a couple of episodes.
I mean, we'll see.
1 for each productive sprint. That's a good incentive.
I feel like that's an abuse of power. That's what that is.
That's what I would do.
Violet says, Crystal, thanks to your heads up on Discord, I'm getting Sims 4. Yay! Hopefully it cooperates for you more than it does for me. Yay! I was so upset, like, because basically I play Sims after I watch Wallace's stream for a couple hours because I get the itch. And the last time I watched, I was actually really enjoying the family I made. And then the characters just kept freezing in place, and it just kept bugging out, and I'm just like, ugh. So I spent like the rest of my day just going, what do I want to do? Because it's broken, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. But also, I was really having fun.
Oh, that really sucks.
I know.
I'm on another Discord, and they also play Sims, and I just noticed their conversations. And someone updated it recently, and it like broke it. It won't let them in or something.
The hell?
Yeah.
And just as it goes on sale, like on Steam, all of it's like 30 to 50% off. And of course, they break it when the sale. That's dumb. Oh, that was weird. Things froze for a second. We're here. We're still here.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We're here.
I'm just like, why am I clicking on nothing? What is happening?
Oh,
everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So, question for you in the chat as well. What are everyone's plans for this weekend's level of excitement for the World Wide Write-a-thon?
I am on mostly social sprints, and the ones that I want to go to and the time slots that I have available to like go and watch other people's are also the social sprints.
Well, you get to be social. That's nice too.
I'm gonna be really chatty this weekend.
Yay!
We'll see what all I get done though.
Well, I hope for the best. I'm on 1 productivity and 1 social on the same day. I'm on Marta's in the morning, and then Caitlin's.
Yeah.
Caitlin Ash's in the evening. And like, I didn't think about it at first. I'm like, nope, this is what we're doing. And so it's happening. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, I'm gonna be tired. And then I noticed that her Caitlin's sprint or stream is social, and I'm like, okay, good. My brain can be munchy, and it's not gonna have anything.
You'll just need to take a nap at some point. That's a pretty wide split, because isn't Marta's at like 7 a.m.?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta set an alarm for Saturday.
Wow.
I'm gonna make a note. Yeah. And hubby is also, I'm really hoping, just for some weird luck, that hubby is off on the weekend, which I know is not gonna happen.
Oh.
He's actually gonna be doing the early shift. So I'm gonna be up at 3.
Wow.
And he's not gonna be able to go to bed like Saturday night. He's not gonna go to bed till like 10 because he's gotta wait for me to be done.
Wow. Y'all are gonna have a rough Saturday.
It's gonna be a great weekend. I'm excited. It's gonna be glorious. Absolutely glorious.
I lucked out, and I'm gonna be on Caitlin's stream at 8, and then the next day Michael's at 2. So like it's like perfect.
That works. Whoops, sorry, cap locks. I missed the cap locks, so
Yeah.
you are forgiven for the ghost cap locks. And Violet says, I don't want to talk about how slow my writing progress has been. Any words forward is a win for me. I mean, that is A, valid, B, the serious mood.
Yeah, I feel like 2022 has been the struggle bus.
I started doing like this note card stuff on like Saturday, and I only have like 5 cards.
Are each of cards scenes or chapters?
Chapters.
That's pretty good though.
And it's taken me like almost a full week to get this far. So gotta make sure keep my notes in order. This one has to go here. I almost messed them up. Okay, we're fine. I'm not used to doing it this way, so I kind of feel a little manic about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, and like as it comes to jump up on my desk and all the cards just spread out, I'm like,
yeah. Oh yeah, I can totally see that. The app that I use to write my manuscripts in has a note card.
Uh-oh,
where did I break off?
Note card.
Oh, it has a note card section that's all digital and you can drag and drop it. It's really handy.
That's cool. I mean, I did use Milanote for a while, but I'm too afraid to like delete anything, and I've hit my space limit.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
See, Cad's got the smarter idea, doing full scenes. I didn't think about that.
That's what I need to start doing when I outline.
I haven't done that in a long time though. I don't usually. I mean, I did outline basics, and then I cut a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Realizing I shouldn't have cut all that stuff. But now I don't want to add it in because it technically doesn't fit anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I never delete anything. I'm a digital pack rat. Screenshots of my outline to save them in a folder. And then I can delete stuff again and then take another screenshot.
It's like just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. I might need this later. I don't know.
Yeah. Just what if I want to look back and be like, maybe there was better ideas the first time?
Yep. Well, I've had that moment because I have folders upon folders upon. I mean, come on, we all do. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And I have this one folder labeled the series title, and make sure to include this, or when editing, look back on this. Whatever the folder's named, it's kind of named like that. Look at me. It's basically like series title. Look at me folder.
Yes.
I go back and I'm like, none of the information is viable anymore because
that's how my Notion
like
is
3 times.
Yeah, I keep all mine on Notion, and it's a pure chaos.
Yeah, it's a time. We are being rat summoned. That is fair. Let me pull it up, which is funny because your timing is kind of impeccable because I left it running. And so the timer that's currently playing on my other monitor is almost done.
Nice.
So we're just gonna do that. No, what did I stop? What even are you right now?
Oh
no, I'm trying to pause it. Why are you skipping? Stop.
Would it be a chaos stream without a little chaos?
Probably not. No, I didn't say stop sharing. I didn't realize I was still sharing in the first place. I am bad at this. I know. Summertime gingerbread men. Okay, it does say there is music, but I have muted it. So we are good. We'll be back after these not so messages. Apparently that was only 10 minutes. But that was the end of our sprint.
It gave me time to go through and like the streams that I want to watch. That way they pop up first and bookmark everything.
Nice. Very, very nice. That's so much better. Oh, right. Get back to that. Oh, wait. I did just say that. Apparently my brain's 30 seconds behind because I'm like, how do we do? Then I did all the thing. Yeah. And then I went to go to the comments. I'm like, oh no, I forgot to ask how everything went. It's like, no, I just forgot to say shit.
I got ahead of you. My bad.
No, you're fine. I'm just, my brain's, I didn't do anything really, because most of this note is I don't have to change anything aside from adding a couple more details to make things make more sense.
Nice.
So that chapter note's easy. YouTube is being a real dick about letting the stream play and not making it buffer every 2 seconds. So I'm gonna go, oh, I'm sorry that is being a dick. Hopefully you won't watch the replay. I feel bad. Because, well, usually I'm like, okay, I'll figure out a way to fix it because I'm usually running it through OBS, which I know is a me problem. And then it's like, well, I can't fix StreamYard. So if StreamYard is being a dick while communicating with YouTube, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And I feel bad. So, also need a break because I wrote for like 30 minutes before joining the stream. So I have like an hour to get work done. So I'm going to take a lunch break. That is also valid.
Hopefully they're having a very nice lunch.
Yes, with all the good foods. Laura says that gingerbread on the far left looks like it was on a sugar high.
It really did.
Oh, yay, adding details to stories. Yep. I have a problem with lore is since the first part, which now the first book is just super, this is what's happening, this is the world we're in, but it's coming from the perspective of a character that doesn't know nothing. So it's trying to add the world in, like all the world building and stuff. I have it later. It comes up once like there's chaos is over. It's like, okay, well, you need to learn about all this stuff so you don't die.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, well, if I'm putting this into its own book, I kind of have to add this stuff earlier.
Yeah. Didn't you recently decide to split it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've been humming and hawing about it since it was first noted in one of the very first feedback piles I got. But then it was like, the more I talked about it, the more I just kept reading stuff over. The more my brain just had to sit there at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I think this makes sense. Well, because originally Project Incarnate was 146K.
Wow.
And still vastly underwritten in some parts of it. So if I wanted to fix it and keep it all one thing, you're looking at probably 175.
That is a chunker.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like probably 75 and 75.
Manageable.
Not that I'm counting words, because I'm not I don't understand the mechanics to make a story work within a word count.
Yeah.
I just write the story of what needs to be done, and if there's too much description, which apparently there was I know at least one chapter. It's like I have all of this description that I don't need.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna go. But like, am I looking at a specific word count? Not really.
Yeah. I don't think that books today even necessarily make that a focus. Like chapters are various now. Yeah. Whereas used to they were these long, drawn out things, and like I'm reading a book now and it's like 6 pages and we're at a new chapter. Like it's quick. Yep.
Yeah, like some chapters are just like blink and you miss it. Like sometimes I use chapters as a POV switch.
Yeah.
In order to just make it easy. Or like, you know, you started a coffee shop. Well, that's a chapter.
Yeah.
Well, you went from the coffee shop and now you're at a bar. Well,
Yes.
the bar is going to be its own chapter.
Yeah. That's how this book I'm reading now is. And
Yeah.
my Project LGS is also kind of like that, where I switch different point of views each chapter.
Yeah, I mean, like there are some chapters if the scene's still like I kind of describe it as writing with a dolly cam.
Yeah.
So you have the camera with the reel, and you have the wide shot, right?
Yeah.
So you get all your descriptions of like the area and how the scene's flowing, and then the character has that emotional moment, so you zoom in.
Yes.
And then you get the POV.
Yeah.
And so what I do if that has to happen, I'll put stars in if there is a drastic POV change.
That's good. That's cool.
That's me switching the dolly shot around. Because I am a bit more of a movie person than I am a book person.
I am too.
Misha is here. Hello. Welcome to the productivity stream. And since you're new here, just welcome to the channel all together. Hopefully you find stuff you like here. And subscribe if you haven't. That is the only time I will plug. Because I don't like plugging during streams. It feels weird.
Oh, do it to it. You gotta plug yourself.
Well, I do it on my non-live videos because that's like, the music starts playing you out and then it gets into the end card. So that's your cue that you're coming toward the end is I start plugging stuff and the music is now starting to play me out.
Yeah.
Like that just feels better. Doing it live since I don't have any of that little bibbly bops just feels out of place.
Yeah, I can understand that. I just throw people out of a vlog. I'm just like, bam, end card, bye.
Like, and
yeah.
I mean, that's how we're like on streams 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh. Well, it's like, what was that one stream? I think it was the last Pinch of Chaos that we've been doing, where it was Wallace. It was like, no, it was the Troublemaker stream. It was, I'm just going to keep talking until you end it. And like, I'm not going to stop until it goes. It's like, Wallace, you were at class. I love it.
Oh, cute. I wish I wouldn't have missed it.
Oh, it's so funny. Try the new StreamYard music.
I love it.
I was playing with it a few weeks ago. Where I really like the which one is it? Feeding the Ducks. The Feeding the Ducks one is my favorite. It's so nice.
I was using them to start my streams because when I started on Twitch, I don't know why it takes me so long to find the link, but it does. So I'm like sitting off camera and I've got everything off, but that music's playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I really, I hope they add more.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's really nice.
I wish it would shuffle through them.
Oh, that'd be cool. Have like the Spotify shuffle.
Yeah. Like the whole time, like just in the background.
That'd be cool. But then you would have to like, because I mean, it's playlists and organizing and showing my OCD just a little. It's like all of my playlist music kind of has to have that same sound. So that way it can just play into it. So if it's, but there's some of these StreamYard songs where it goes from like, da 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 da. I'm just like,
they need to create some playlists that have the same vibe.
Hey, StreamYard, you listening?
Right? Maybe we'll pay for it. I'm kidding.
Nope.
No.
I can't get too much subscriptions.
I would never.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of really good functions, and it was like, if I could, then I would. But it's just like,
I'm in the same boat. I have too many subscriptions too.
Yeah. Well, I just found one for like a recipe meal help thing, and I'm just like, yeah, yearly subscription. Like, can I just have the app? That would be just
right.
I feel really old. I'm like, I don't need to. Let me just one-time payment. That's all I need in my life.
And Pinterest has all that stuff, or do they send you the food?
No, it was. I have this YouTube channel I like called Sorted, which they have their own app, which is like a meal packs app, which is like they have recipes that they've made and they give you the shopping list and then the recipe and all that stuff.
Oh.
And I was like, that sounds really cool.
It does.
Like, I don't want to pay $9 a month.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Pinterest has a lot of good recipes.
Pinterest is a very dangerous place. I avoid it intentionally.
Oh, I'm that way with TikTok.
Rabbit holes. Rabbit holes are dangerous.
Yeah. I let the Instagram rabbit hole and the YouTube rabbit holes happen because, like, they're part of it. They're just, like, part of the fun of doing this. Yeah.
Well,
But the TikTok, it's too random. Too random.
Well, like, in the morning, get up, have breakfast, have coffee. I don't have traditional television, so I put on some YouTube video that's like 20 or 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
Watch it. I'll catch up on all my friends' videos.
Yep.
And then I eat my breakfast, and then, gotta go to work, do this. Lunch break, YouTube. Supper break, YouTube. Like, yeah.
That's how my days are, too. It's nice.
Really nice. I'm still mad at you.
Sometimes I just set Instagram stories up on my tripod and just let it go through while I watch them and do other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do that with some YouTube videos. It's like if it's like a couple hours and I have to like X other thing on this screen. So if like, especially if I'm doing thumbnails or whatever, I'll be watching something else on the other side. Marta says hi, just making dinner but wanted to pop in and say hi quickly. Hi. Nikki, are you going to stream on YouTube too? Please?
Maybe. I do love Twitch though. I mean, I'm fond of it.
I used to stream on Twitch. And I feel like it'd be easier to get into, but also I feel like people are finding me easier over here.
Yes, yeah.
It's gonna take a hell of a lot longer to grow over here.
It does.
But I don't have the money to do multi-streams. That's not happening. It's another thing you get if you subscribe to StreamYard, apparently, is you get to do like multiple places at once. So I'm just like, I would love that. But no.
Yeah. I might switch. I might make the switch over to YouTube one day.
Violet, I do not love Twitch. Twitch is aggressive. I find YouTube, I think, is better designed than Twitch.
Yeah.
But Twitch has like a lower ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's like, I kind of like, because you put all your stuff over here. You got your shorts, you got your really long shit, you got your medium shit, then you got your live streams.
Yeah, that's true. I think that Twitch gets a bad rep because it's a little confusing about following versus subscribing and which one costs money, and that's really intimidating sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you've got bits, which are like even more confusing.
Yeah, it's like Twitch is like, we need to take some of the stuff we like from Twitch and throw it into YouTube.
Yeah.
Take some of the stuff we like from YouTube, throw it in Twitch.
I like the emojis, the custom emojis on Twitch. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Yeah, they are adorable.
But that is a good idea to switch to everything to YouTube because then it's all in one place and then there's less stuff to manage.
And then, we all get recommended. I ignore 90% of my Twitch recommendations, but I go back later for most of my YouTube.
Yeah.
Like all the time. I am still pissed. I don't know if I actually told you this, but there were 4 different channels that I was subscribed to and I was unsubscribed to.
On YouTube or Twitch?
On YouTube.
What?
Yeah. I was looking for I can't remember whose video I was looking for, but it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna scroll through my list. And then it was like, you were missing.
Oh,
who else? There was a gaming one that was missing. And then there was like 2 essay ones I followed that were missing.
Dude. Wow.
So if YouTube could stop doing that, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, why would they even?
It's part of their like bot slash and burn, I think.
Wow. I could understand like maybe if the account hadn't been active in over a year or something, or over a certain amount of time.
Yeah. YouTube just occasionally gets drunk and breaks things. I do like that you can do games over there.
Yeah.
Games is like I feel like, well, some folks like Kate Kavanaugh and even Laura, they're like, both of them are doing like really lots. And I'm just like, I'm jealous because you're doing something not gaming and it's actually working on Twitch.
Yeah. I watch a lot of hangouts on Twitch. Like people just go and hang out and stuff. And yeah, it's fun.
The loss of subscriber stuff happened to Violet too. I did not mean to unclick that. Whew.
Wow, I need to check mine then.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say almost at the end of almost every video, I'm like, hey, by the way, look below you. If the button's red, YouTube got drunk again. So click the button.
Wow.
It's messed up.
Yeah, that really is. You'd think that some, a website as established as YouTube wouldn't have those kind of problems.
What are you doing? Sorry, there's weird cat noises coming from like somewhere in the apartment. And I'm just like, better not be breaking stuff. I'm coming at you with a spork.
We're an hour and 12 in and my cat has just stopped jumping at the door. Yeah, he's aggressive.
Cats indoors. They don't.
Yeah, he hates it. The door gets shut and he's like, why? This is my house.
Yep. Like we only have the really one door you can close, which is the bathroom door. And yeah, I closed the bathroom door because when she was a baby, she shredded the shower curtain.
Ooh.
So, and usually she just kind of pats at it for a little bit and then moves on. 2 days ago, she was just it sounded like she was shoulder checking the door. What is wrong with you?
Oh man,
psycho.
He tries to claw them open because my studio door he can. It doesn't latch or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinks all of them are like that, but no.
Hilarious. How do we feel about another sprinty sprint?
Awesome.
Yeah. Pick another button. Let's see if it's going to cooperate. Hey! Would you look at that? It actually let me do it. First button.
Nice.
I'll do one of these. This one? Yay.
Cool.
Got it. We'll be back after these messages. That was the end of that one. This time I'll remember to take the banner off. The second banner was running that entire, like, after the sprint, all the time we chatted, and then into the next one.
They are hard to take down.
Yeah. It's like, wait, what? I'm supposed to pay attention to that? Well, hell. So, how'd everybody do? How's it going? All that good stuff.
I read through a chapter outline of my Project Appalachia so that I can see where I need to continue in chapter 11 because I thought I had finished it, but I haven't.
That's just the way.
Yeah.
That sucks. I finished the chapter 4 note card, and I was just about to start chapter 5.
Nice.
And I was realizing there's a flaw with my note card plan.
Oh no.
Since I am left-handed and I haven't been writing in a while, it is starting to hurt my wrist, which that part's normal. But it's going all the way up here to the cranky shoulder that wants to shoot me on a good day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the note card version physically. I might have to switch to digitally if I want my arm to, be my arm.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's why I do everything digitally.
It's like, but I was so fascinated with this idea of just sitting here with my little note cards.
Yeah.
And it sounded like such a cute idea. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Chronic pain's a bitch.
Yep, it really is. I get mad every time I can't have a cute little notebook for every project. I get so mad.
Yep. Or it's like all like the bullet journals. Everyone is just like, look at I'm like, yeah. I mean, granted, I'm only thinking about this just now. Every other time we've talked about bullet journals, I've been just like, yeah, I just don't have the money for it. It's like, actually, I probably can't do it. That. Stig has appeared. Hello. Welcome.
Gotta love some bullet journals. They're so pretty.
I'm just gonna live vicariously through all of my friends. I have decided.
Yeah, me too. I have a plain old Notion. It's fine.
Yep. I've got everything's full screen and I can't see it anymore. What do I have? There it is. I have Scrapple, which I'll put all of this onto Scrapple. And the only reason I have Scrapple is when I went to go buy Scrivener, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
And I bought Scrapple instead.
I'm not even sure what that is.
I think it's kind of like Milanote. I've only opened it once. But you put a little text box, and then you get to make the text box bigger, and then you get to move it around.
Cool.
So
that'll be nice for the note card idea.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I only just thought about this in the last 30 minutes of the last sprint. So
I use Wavemaker, and it has note cards and a snowflake area, and then a database. It's kind of like Scrivener, but it's free.
Well, I mean, free is the best.
Yeah, it backs up to your Google Drive.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so I can have it on any device, and I can just refresh it as often as I need. It sucks on the phone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So trying to reposition. Okay. I am sitting like an adult now. Well, I have this little lip under my desk that I just put my feet up.
Oh yeah, I have one of those. They're nice.
And it's maybe I should actually sit like a person.
It was a selling point for real of this desk to have that foot bar.
Yep. You gotta have the foot bar. I mean, I wish it was a foot bar instead of just a piece of wood that I've broken. It's now only being held up by my subwoofer.
Oh. Whatever works, though.
Yeah. We had Carla show up. Hello, hello. What backs up onto Google Drive?
The app I use to store all my manuscripts and write everything in. It's called Wavemaker. It's I think it's a UK thing. It's free and it's handy.
Best promo ever.
There are some really good YouTube videos that explain how it works too. I will promo this thing all the time because I just genuinely love it.
That is 100% valid.
Oh, and it has pre-made templates for like Save the Cat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hear a lot about Save the Cat from both the AuthorTube community and the book I'm reading. So
Oh.
it's in here. Apparently Save the Cat has good things for writer folk. I've never read it.
I recommend it. I think it's a good tool.
Nice. Yeah, I think this is only the second craft book I've ever attempted to read. The other one I've never finished.
Yeah.
But I like there's a little tag underneath the title, which is Latin, and it translates to oh god, because I want it on a tattoo. Now I can't remember what it's called, what it is. Through tenacity, no road is impassable, or something like that.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah. It's the only reason I like that book. I've never finished it. But the tagline is awesome.
That's a really good one.
And it looks like a map. Like the front cover is a freaking map.
Oh, that's so cool. Now, when Danny did their Ski BR with the map thing, did you read that one?
No, I don't think I think I missed that Ski BR.
It would have been genius.
Oh my gosh. Shove back into shelf.
That's how mine went.
That book. Yeah, I think I'm behind in the TBR. I don't think I watched the last two, I think.
I don't remember when this one was. It's from the recesses of my brain.
That's fair.
Yeah. It stores so much information.
Yep. And it just shows up at like the most random moments ever.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, today I remember that random piece of paper that somebody handed to me about math. I made that up. No. I don't know math. I spent like an hour on the phone with my grandmother helping me with math stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing that, you're helping me with this type of math in my 30s.
I'm not a math person either. That's all my husband. Yeah, I'm the word person and he's the math person.
It's pretty much the same here. It's like, babe, real quick, number. And he's like, boom. And I'm like, oh, how you did that?
Yeah.
The math that I'm good at is okay, so I know where I want to go. And I'm just going to make it all up until I get there.
Yeah.
Never ask me to show my work because it won't make fucking sense.
That's why I liked word problems the best. Because they never asked you to show your work for those.
This is true.
Yeah, and geometry. I was really good at that.
Oh, me and no. No. The only math I need is money math. I got that. Yep. 100%. Well, most of my math ineptitude is just a definition of the education system back in the early 2000s. Because I even took like the workplace math, which is supposed to help you in it's supposed to be everyday life math, but they glazed past taxes.
Oh.
They glazed past understanding insurances and stuff. They spent most of the term was, how to get a job, how to use your pay from job to pay bills, and how to have some left over so you're not living paycheck to paycheck, which technically now really isn't possible. Especially the province I'm in. You live paycheck to paycheck and you like it.
I can't believe that my home ec teacher even thought to teach us that at all, because my region absolutely has never had any time.
Oh, 3.
Oh,
good. Okay.
Everyone here lives paycheck to paycheck. I don't know why they even teach it here.
Yep.
I guess to try and get us to that point, but if you don't get paid enough, you can't get to that point.
Yeah. Well, it's back when I took the math course, it was both in the math course and in home ec, it was hammered into your head. You, the rent you pay has to be a quarter to a half of your entire month's paycheck or whatever. And it's just
That's so laughable now.
Please.
Yeah, like come talk to us in 2022. And
like, yeah, that doesn't work unless you're making like, $75,000 a year.
Yeah, the only thing that actually has stuck in my adult life from my home ec class was how to cook and sewing, how to mend clothes.
Yep. Nope. I knew how to cook without the use of home ec. I was actually kicked out of my home ec class.
Oh,
because I have a very sensitive sense of smell, and it was even worse in high school.
Oh.
To the point where there was just like, it was so, whatever we were cooking, somebody had burned, and it was that acrid just grossness, and I got sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, if the rest of my class isn't gonna be able to cook on my level, yeah, I was that kid, then I'm just like, the teacher has to do something.
Yeah.
And I tried to explain that as a 14-year-old girl.
Man.
The teacher was just like, you have no respect for cooking, please leave.
Oh.
So I dropped the class. I'm like, all right, screw you, lady.
Man.
So I never got the sewing or anything like that, because that was part of it.
Yeah.
It's funny because now I'm into crochet at 30 that I've taught myself how to do.
Yeah.
I'm good at it, but hey.
I mean, you can always learn.
Yep.
Always. I had 2 classes that taught us how to sew. One of them was like a child development where they basically taught everybody how to be mothers. Yeah. How terrifying is that?
I took parenting. I get it.
Yeah.
Parenting is basically the don't have babies class.
Yeah. Yeah. They made you make a chart with like everyone that you've ever like had intimacy with. And then you've had intimacy with the people they've had intimacy with.
Oh.
So cringy. And then the baby dolls that they make you take home.
Yes. I got screwed by that robot.
Oh no.
No. There was like a whole bunch. There was like 6 different groups, because I was in the yuppie school, so there was a lot of baby robots.
Yeah.
And I noticed that the 2 diapers were wrong, or they're supposed to be different colors. They weren't supposed to be the same color. That way the sensor could pick up that you changed them.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get the teacher's attention that, like, by the way, this is wrong.
Yeah.
But there was like 6 other groups ahead of me, like 6 other couples. And so I'm just like, I gotta go. Like, my ride's waiting and stuff. And it's just like, so I left.
Man.
And then I failed horribly because of the diaper. I explained to the teacher, I'm like, well, if you actually like weren't paying attention to the cheerleaders, then maybe, just maybe, I would have been able to pass it. And so she gave me an A, so I could shut up.
That part. We got assigned the little babies based on our grades in the class. If you had an A, you could take one home, but we only had like a couple of them. We're not a well-funded school.
Fair enough. I hate those damn robots.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, she got so frustrated that she just snipped it.
Right?
She snipped the band. She's like, I am over this. Oh, and I'm like, I don't know why I picked. Like, it was one of those classes where it was like the easy A, because as long as you cared for the baby, you got 100%. No matter how you did on tests or anything. Yeah. And I'm like, cool. That's why I'm picking this course. Didn't want anything to do with the actual like topic of the thing.
I don't know why, but our main assignment in that class was to make a quilt that also folded up into a pillow. And I was like excellent at that.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to click on this one. Steen, much like Cardi B out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. I loved home ec. I ruled that cooking class like the king I am. Hell yeah. That is awesome. And baby crossbones. I feel like that is a translated emoji to nah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What can I say except no?
No, thank you.
Yep. Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm on the same vibe as Wallace with the this is Sparta to the children. I'm on that now.
I mean, I'm not quite there, but I have very literal tolerance for teacup humans. They just
That's cute. I like that.
no.
I'm fond of some of them.
Yeah, I like them when they're somebody else's and don't make me touch them.
Oh yeah.
My cousin had their little one last time she was in town. This was like a couple years ago. And she was like, "Do you want to hold the baby?" And I'm like, "Why do people give the baby to other people to hold on to? I don't understand. I don't want to break the baby."
That part, I have germs. Like, I have germs that baby doesn't have. Like,
or vice versa.
Yeah, that part.
Like hubby held the baby and he's just kind of sitting there like,
"Why'd you hand me off to this person?"
Of course, grandma showed up and took care of that problem.
Nice.
But, oof.
Funny.
Anna's here. Hello. Oh, Violet's saying she likes kids.
Oh.
Well, I mean, this emoji kind of said something different, love.
Right?
It's because they want to break from the baby, Crystal. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, that's fair. But out of like the 12 other people who are fawning over the baby, she gives it to the person who's just like, oh.
I'm most scared when they're like fresh babies. They're like newborns. Oh my gosh.
Basically tissue paper in a muscle suit.
Right?
I don't want to hurt the baby.
Yeah. You're gonna hand me this jiggly thing? Bones aren't even fully formed together. Like, you're gonna trust me, the menace? Wow.
Oh, that was RIP for all of the doll babies. Those doll babies, it was the exact point of the parenting course was to destroy your soul. So you did not want the babies.
Yep.
Stop the teenagers from having the sex, though.
Although, I don't know. Mine was like more like preparing you for that life. Like, they wanted everyone in that class to just be stay-at-home moms for the rest of their lives.
I mean, that was like part of it, but the way that our course was designed, we watched so many like abstinence movies, or the movies where it kind of portrays early moms as awful.
Oh my god.
Or like a joke, or like I think
cringy shit.
Baby Mama or something like that.
Oh.
With like, I think it was like with Tina Fey or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And then it was like, here's all the downsides about becoming a parent.
Oh my god.
Here's a robot. Enjoy.
Man.
Steve, yeah, I like babies too. They're so cute in the beginning when they're fresh. It's so small and serene, but then they get but then between awareness and the stage where they reconsider you, it's brutal.
For real. Once they turn into tiny toddlers.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, I like to menace with them. I like to get into trouble with, like, do mischievous stuff with kids. It's so much fun because the parents are just like, "You're really gonna let my kid color on the wall?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll clean it up."
Fine. You're that aunt that babysits for a day. You send them home and they're like all hyped up on sugar and covered in paint.
Or completely tuckered out because I've let them be wild at my house. Like, yeah.
That's valid. That is awesome.
Yeah, and we teach them that the plants are living and don't hurt them. All the siblings or nibblings that come here, they have to learn that.
That is adorable. I approve. That is adorable.
We're tree huggers.
Anna says, I think having a 7-year-old sounds like fun. A little buddy, but the baby,
Yeah.
That's fair.
And the teenagers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of my nieces and nephews are teenagers now, and they are just such cool little people. It's nice. It's nice to see them grow.
Unless you get there's, I mean, don't have any teenagers in the neighborhood, but we have that range between like, kidlit and preteen. And I'm just riding up the block on my bike, just doing laps, just as general exercise. And I come back around the block for like the third or fourth time, and these kids are playing street hockey.
Mm-hmm.
They start just like, what are you doing? Like,
oh my God, yes.
I start getting bullied by these freaking
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, I was taught never talk to a stranger under any circumstances or you're going to die.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
totally. That's how it is here. They try to talk to me every time I take the dog out and they're walking down the road or something. And I'm like, I am a stranger.
It's like, don't you understand? I wouldn't hurt you because
but
like I could. Like,
and my dog is like 100 pounds. Like,
yeah.
It weighs more than you. Please leave, child.
But it's just like, oh my goodness. Oh,
yeah.
Oh wait, I got that one. No, did I get that one?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get that one.
Oh.
But yeah, between the fresh stage and the interact stage, it's kind of meh.
Ah.
That's all they want to do. That's all they want is booze and poos. Booze and poos. And Laura's back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're probably just going to start wrapping up because it's almost 3. And kind of, last time we stayed till 4, and I'm just like, no.
You've earned a nap and some Vampire Diaries.
Maybe. I know I at least want a nap. I don't know where my energy went, but all of a sudden I'm just like, and I'm done. So we're going to call it on time instead of late. So if we want to do the outro, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
You want me to go first? Okay. I am Nikki. My channel is Nikki Klimmer. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter sometimes. I'm not very good at that one, but I'm there.
Y'all know where you're at. This is my channel. I'm Crystal. Channel's Crystal's Cluster. I make a clusterfuck of content ranging from gameplay stuff and writing stuff. Sometimes I say D&D stuff, but let's be honest, I haven't been doing D&D story times in forever, except for I should because last night was bullshit. All of our entire party's being mind controlled right now, and the only person responsible able to like fix it isn't understanding the quest. So, currently working on my debut project vampire whatever Second Soul. And it's a process, but we're here for it, and the write-a-thon's coming up. So, yay!
So much fun. I'm so excited.
So much fun. We'll be back next Wednesday with author Anne Sophie. She's going to be joining us. It's going to be great. I don't know why I said us, because technically it's me. And then there's going to be another chill stream on Monday where I finish unpacking. That game is ridiculous. So
it looks so much fun.
Oh, I'm like it's novel. Like I like the idea of it, and I started playing, and I'm just like, this is comfy.
Yeah,
I like comfy.
I was watching last Monday, and I was like laying in bed resting while I was watching you, and I was like yelling at the phone of where you should put stuff. My husband was like, "What are you doing?"
Judging my friends.
Yeah, I was like, "No, it doesn't go there."
I mean, yeah.
You did good. You did so good. It was so relaxing.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Where is the thingy? Fuck it.